surrounded by a whole lot of love, and all he has to do is add discipline, and he gonna be all right.
Weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray.
Our job is, once there's a crime occurred, once a crime is alleged, we have to do a report on it, whether somebody wants to press charges or not.
Looks like Bryshere Gray doesn't hold back when it comes to crazy and wild things he had experienced during his time among famous artists in Hollywood. And while you may think this young man is a walking trouble because of the long list of his crimes, the actor also points fingers at some industry giants. And as he's saying now, his legal troubles and career downfall began once he had met none other Will Smith and became his unfortunate intimate conquest against his will. So, Bryshere, another victim of the industry games. Let's dig into the details. Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. Now, Bryshere Gray is talking, and apparently, his revelations may change a lot of things in the industry, as the Empire star is aiming to expose nonetheless Will Smith himself and his wild activities with male artists.
Yeah, you should do it because it may change the situation. You know, they don't have to do that.
According to Bryshere, his flourishing career took a nasty turn and everything went downhill when the young talent agreed to be mentored by Will. And while many of you may think it was a great opportunity for the young actor to learn more about the kitchen of the acting, in fact, as Gray now says, he got involved in a cobweb of shady and disgusting activities, and even hinted that the Oscar-winning actor was forcing him to sleep together in order to elevate Gray's career to a new level.
When I wanted to be a rapper, that's not the only thing I want to do, but Hakeem, that's what he was popular at.
As Bryshere claims at the beginning of their friendship in 2015, he didn't expect things to take such a wild turn, and he gladly accepted Smith's mentorship. As he said in one of his interviews, on my up-and-coming journey, I got with Charlie Mack. He started managing me, and he's Will Smith's best friend. He introduced us to and from here. We've developed a great relationship. He put me under his wing and just gave me great advice. But this is where Bryshere fell into a trap because little did he know that Will Smith's mentorship comes with certain price the young artists have to pay. And it was Jaguar Wright who first exposed the horrifying details of this mentorship program that Will and his wife Jada run in their house.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house.
As Jaguar said, Will Smith has been throwing secret parties for young and aspiring artists since the dawn of time, and only a few of them actually make it until the end. Moreover, as it turned out, the whole marriage between Will and Jada is nothing but a fake, and they are staying together for so long just to keep doing his wild activities. As Bryshere claims, he became one of these victims, and his life hasn't been the same ever since. Instead of a great boost in his career, things only went worse, and Gray's affair with Smith only led to the actor's depression. He was even diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and apparently it was the moment when he realized that ill mentorship from Will Smith had been the whole reason for that. Apparently, this was a lasting affair, and it left a huge impact on the mind of the young actor.
So you doing your thing on the set then?
I'm doing my thing, period. I'm in Miami, you in Brazil,
Be careful, bro.
Ever since the moment when Bryshere realized that he was used and deceived, he couldn't see Will Smith in the same light. The initial image of a black idol had been ruined forever, and the Empire star stopped praising his mentor in a life-changing relationship. However, initially, Bryshere was so eager to learn more from Will, and as he was saying at the beginning of their relationship, he excelled in music and acting and modeling at such a young age. I think I can do that too. Well, let me remind you guys that Will Smith actually excelled in acting thanks to a mentorship of his own kind, when he found a way to the house of one of the most influential producers of our time, Quincy Jones, and asked what he could do to get a role.
So I find myself at Quincy's, and there's actors and artists and celebrities and politicians, like everybody's at Quincy's house. And change your life forever. I was like, it then. Yes.
Now it seems like Will Smith wants to keep Quincy's traditions of introducing young actors to the Hollywood rights, and as Bryshere says, it was a life-changing moment for him as he never felt so crushed and humiliated in his entire life. Many fans are now saying that Bryshere should keep his mouth zipped if he doesn't want anything worse to happen to him. As one user wrote, he should find something else to do. He might live longer. Hollywood is sick wicked and has claimed many actors, etc. And another user added, Hollyweird really does ruin these stars. Whatever is going on behind the scenes has to be truly evil. This doesn't come as a shocker to me anymore. Now, after Will introduced his young protege to the sinister side of making it big in the industry, the Empire star's career went downhill with the speed of light. It seems like the trauma received from being in an unwanted relationship with a much older man left its impact on the mind of Bryshere, and after that, he became known not for his roles, but for his legal troubles.
News in the arrest of Bryshere Gray, one of the stars of the hit show Empire. Tonight, we're seeing hours of new video from his July arrest.
Well, the pressure of Tinseltown is not for everyone, and as we know, even the strongest may break under the impossible rules that the industry imposes. What can we say about a young man who was eager to learn from his idol, but in fact got seduced and forced to enter an intimate affair with him? Apparently, it was the moment when Bryshere's pink glasses have broken into pieces, and he himself turned into a criminal element, getting arrested nonstop. However, unlike Will Smith, Bryshere didn't have anyone to guide him in the world of Hollywood crimes, and since the Empire star distanced himself from a harming influence of his mentor, he began having more and more troubles with the law, eventually ending up with numerous arrests and demise of his career.
Now, we did see you were locked up, so you're not locked up, you are out, you are free.
No, I'm not locked up, I'm free, I'm in the A, hot Atlanta, we tearing the streets up.
And we believe the headline's guys. It looks like this man is deeply damaged by his encounter with Will Smith, and apparently, later, he took it out on his own wife. When she called the police, she told officers that her husband had mistreated her for several hours inside their home, brandishing visible bruises and claiming he strangled her to the point of temporary unconsciousness. According to the police release, Gray's wife allegedly had numerous visible injuries on her body and also stated that she was strangled at one point by Gray and temporarily lost consciousness. In addition to his 10-day jail stay, Gray had to complete 3 years of probation with various conditions. He was ordered to not drink any alcohol for the duration of his probation and to not have any contact with the victim in any form. Well, it only proves that he's just another talent crushed by merciless iron fist on Tinseltown, and his ideas of glitzy Hollywood had been ruined.
You know, what I learned from this industry is that it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
However, it's only now that the actor begins to realize how deeply in trouble he's after his affair with Smith. It seems like back in the days, Bryshere was not thinking about how his relationship with Will Smith could affect his career, and in fact, he was believing he was learning how to become closer to the ultimate dream of all actors, the Academy Award, just like his idol did.
Winning the Oscar, man, that's like my dream. It's my dream.
As he is saying, such wild behavior is the consequences of him being coached and mentored by Will Smith, and I wonder what other mental traumas Bryshere is now suffering from. Now, it looks like poor actor is eager to forget his time with the Hollywood giant and his mentoring classes. Bryshere realized that the only way to move on with his life and forget about he had been through is to avoid meeting his former idol. Well, his only hope is to find peace of mind by exposing the dirty depths of Will Smith's nature.
So I had to take that back to the house because I said I cannot walk back to this house without no videotape.
For many fans, it's clear that Bryshere's life could have taken another turn if he was not coached into having so much mental issues because of Will Smith. Even though the actor and rapper is trying to live in peace these days, it pains to say that he had chosen his way wrong when he trusted the wrong person. As one user wrote, he wasn't forced. There's always a choice. Selling out is not the same as being forced. If he was a minor, then it changes everything. And another user added, that's what predators do. They find the most vulnerable people, then take advantage. No one believes the victim because they are more traumatized and messed up than before. At this point, we can only hope that more victims come forward to accuse the industry giants of their atrocities. Because so far, I don't see people rooting for Bryshere much. And what do you think about this, guys? Could Bryshere become another victim of the industry games? And was he actually forced to sleep with Will Smith? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about the shady side of Hollywood. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.